Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. The Ordinary shocked the skincare world this morning when they announced the discontinuation of some of their core serums. I honestly didn't see this coming, I had no prior knowledge, and so when I was eagerly reading through the list of discontinued products, some of them I was genuinely sad to see go. Others I completely forgot even existed, if I'm totally honest. We're going to talk about it and unpack it all in today's video. We're going to talk about what products are going to be cancelled by The Ordinary and discontinued, what this means for our skincare routine, and of course some great alternatives if you want to get very similar results. The good news and the one silver lining to come out of all of this is whilst they're running down the inventory on these soon to be discontinued products, there's some great savings to be had. And I know I'll be filling my basket and stocking up while I can. So sit back, relax, let's talk the discontinued, The Ordinary, serums. Now, before we get into today's video, just that gentle reminder to do all that YouTubey stuff if you haven't already. If you could reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. I always want to give you like the breaking skincare news, doing deep dives into the hot topics of the day. And if you enjoy this style of content, please let me know by giving the video a big thumbs up. The more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will share it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you. I would of course love to know your own hot take when it comes to this news from The Ordinary. Are you sad to see any of these products go? Are any of them core components of your skincare routine? Sound off and let me know in the comments section below. I always pride myself on responding to as many comments as possible, and according to YouTube, at the last time I checked in, I had a response rate of 92%. I'm going to work to get that to 100%. So thank you to each and every one of you that leaves a comment on the videos. I really do absolutely love responding to each and every one of you. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, whilst this news might come as a bit of a shock to people out there, this isn't actually the first time The Ordinary have discontinued products. They tend to do it in batches, and the last batch of discontinued serums happened late last year, and this is kind of following on from that. What I do love about The Ordinary is they're fully transparent about everything. In fact, they have a separate tab on their website called Fond Farewell, which lists all of the products that they're selling through and will no longer be in production. The great news is once they've announced this, they tend to reduce the price point, so there's some really good bargains and savings to be had. So if any of these products are your favourites or you enjoy them and use them, now is the right time to stock up while you can. This is something I'm definitely going to do after I finished filming this because you know what, I'm a sucker for a saving. And if I can save some of my hard-earned coin, why not? I've listed all the products mentioned in the description box below, and I've done my best to have different links for each country to just make it super simple for you guys if you did want to stock up with that reduced price point, check the ingredients or any more information like that. Those links are there for your convenience. So let's start out with two products which honestly I forgot even existed and I won't be sad to see disappear, and that's their two primers. They have the high adherence silicone primer and they have the fluid primer too. Now I tried these probably 3 or 4 years ago. I think I bought them in the Ordinary November sale thinking, well, I might as well try them while they're on offer, and I was completely unimpressed. I don't think I used either of them more than a couple of times because they just didn't work that well. They tend to pill on the skin, they balled up. They did have a certain grip and tackiness to them, so great for, you know, making sure your makeup really sticks. But beyond that, they just weren't that easy to use. I also found, and maybe it's because both of them have quite a lot of dimethicone and silicones in them, that they broke me out. Now, that's not something that I always experience with silicones, but with these, for some reason, definitely clogged the pores and definitely broke me out, so I just kind of stopped using them. I don't know anybody that actually uses these products. So if you do, and there's no shade at all, if you do, sound off in the comments because I would love to hear from you and how this kind of fits in and works with your skincare and makeup routine. But for me, neither of these really hit the mark, and I honestly had forgotten they still existed. I think these are the last like makeup style products that The Ordinary actually produce. They got rid of their concealers, they discontinued their foundations, and I think this is the last bit. So I definitely think this is like a chapter closed on The Ordinary, moving away from makeup based products and focusing down on skincare. And you know, I think that's a good thing. Why not do what you do well, like really well? Why waste energy on what was always seen as a bit of an afterthought? Their makeup products weren't bad, but they always kind of felt like an afterthought separate to the skincare. So yeah, I think this is The Ordinary really just doubling down on what they do well, and you'll see from some of the newest launches from The Ordinary, their new skincare products are amazing. I think one of my absolute favorites has to be their new lip balm, which I'm using and loving. And I'll link a video I did reviewing that up there. Super affordable, really well formulated, and it's great to see them moving away from makeup and really focusing down hard on quality skincare products. And I think their newest launches kind of demonstrate that. So yeah. Nothing to see here. If you love it, now's the time to stock up on these. And like I say, they are linked below. But for me, no, I don't think many people will miss these two primers. Now, let's move on to a couple of products that I genuinely am shocked are being discontinued and I will so miss when it comes to my own skincare routine. Starting out with the Ordinary Bee Oil. I was really shocked to see this go because this formulation is stunning. And whilst I don't think this is a very big seller for The Ordinary, I actually blame The Ordinary themselves for that. They've never really invested anything in terms of marketing or promoting this product, explaining it to the wider audience as to what it can actually do, and it's always a bit of an afterthought, and I think it's a shame because they've clearly invested a lot of time in the formulation. This is a beautiful blend of different oils. It's also got some marine extracts and some algae in here. It's packed full of antioxidants, and so it's going to deeply nourish, hydrate, soften the skin, and you've got a pack full of antioxidant protection too. Those algal extracts, that algae itself is really great, quite innovative in skincare. There are other marine-based products, but you don't see a lot of them, and I think it's such a shame that we're losing one of them from the market. This is one of the best facial oils I have ever used. Let me tell you, if you haven't yet tried this, now's your chance. It's £9 for 30ml. Buy it, try it, and I promise you your skin will love it. You can either use it at the end of your skincare routine for some extra hydration, or you can do what I do, mix it in with your favorite moisturizer, then apply it. It'll just double down on the benefits of that moisturizer, get you some antioxidant protection, and feels so good. I'm quite lavish with this. I even use it on the body, mixed in with my moisturizer, because it gives you the softest skin, perfect for summer. And yeah, if you haven't tried it yet, I think now, while it's £9, is the best time to buy it, try it, and I promise you, you will absolutely love it. Devastated that this one's going, and I think if they just spent some time, explaining the benefits of it, maybe doing a bit of promotion around it, I think everyone would fall in love with it as much as I have. And yeah, I'm genuinely sad to see this one go. Another product that I'm actually sad to see go, because again, I use it regularly in my skincare routine, is the ethylated ascorbic acid 15%. Now, The Ordinary seem to be winding down their vitamin C collection. I have a theory, and I don't have any insider knowledge on this, but I have a bit of a theory. They seem to be discontinuing all of their vitamin C products, so I think they're going to come out with sort of a new innovative vitamin C product in the near future. That could be really exciting, but I do kind of like the ones that they've discontinued. They got rid of the ascorbic acid 8% plus alpha-arbutin, which was one of my personal favourites, and they've also got rid of some of their vitamin C derivatives that worked really well. The last in the list of ones to go is the ethylated ascorbic acid, which I think is a really great product. Now, I think people misunderstand ethylated ascorbic acid because it sits somewhere between pure form ascorbic acid and vitamin C derivatives. And so I don't think people understand the benefits or what it can actually do. So what ethylated ascorbic acid is an alcohol molecule or added to the pure form vitamin C to ethylate it to then actually just stabilize it and give it a longer shelf life. It also reduces the irritation on the skin, but it is still an active and a direct form of vitamin C. So for me, I treat it as a pure form vitamin C as opposed to a derivative, but because there is some confusion in that, I think it's why sales have never been where I'm sure the brand wanted them to be. This though is a great product. If you're someone that always struggles to get through your vitamin C before it oxidizes and turns, get an ethylated ascorbic acid in your life. It's shelf stable, it'll last for the longest time, and you're still getting that direct hit of vitamin C, so you don't have to compromise on the results. I also find it slightly more gentle on the skin than pure form ascorbic acid, so I think it's just a great all-rounder. I definitely think if the skincare community understood ethylated ascorbic acid a bit better, products like this would sell, and so I think the onus is on brands to really explain it in more detail. This is great, and I'm really going to miss this one. I tended to use it in the winter when my skin was a little bit more sensitive, but I didn't want to forego my vitamin C hit. This was perfect. And so I will definitely stock up with a couple of units because it's so stable. It'll last, you'll get a great shelf life on it. And yeah, my skin just loves this one. Now, final for this batch of discontinued products is the niacinamide powder. Yeah, remember that? I didn't. I think this launched 4 years ago, and whilst there was a bit of hype around it at the time because people loved like mixing it into serums, being their own chemist at home, it quickly faded when people thought, you know what, this is a lot of hassle. It's really difficult to mix and get the concentrations right, and it always felt gritty and grainy on the skin. I actually had a bit of a love-hate relationship with this because when I reviewed it, oh, so early into the channel, maybe like 3 years ago, I reviewed it and just about everything went wrong in that video. So first and foremost, I realized when I was editing, I was actually holding up the ascorbic acid powder, not the niacinamide. It was hard to tell, but the eagle-eyed amongst you did spot it. So I'm there waving the wrong product the whole video. Not professional, not my greatest moment. I also had a giant bit of spinach or something stuck in my teeth, which again, I realized during editing, I was like, no one will notice. I look back and I'm like, no, people will notice. Awful. Absolutely awful. So that definitely wasn't my finest hour when talking about this product. I'm just not a big fan of it. I think niacinamide's overdone. It's in every skincare product. You don't need a separate serum, or in this case, a separate powder. And it was really hard to mix. My main problem was the scoop. It gave you this tiny little scoop, and then the Ordinary said to use 1/4 of that scoop. How are you supposed to eyeball that? You just can't. For me, this is, on every level, I'm glad to see this go. Let me know if you use it and enjoy it, but no. And I think in the next batch of discontinued products, I can see that ascorbic acid powder going too. I think we're over the home chemistry set approach to skincare. And this has fallen foul of that. But if anyone can find that niacinamide video from before, I apologise to the whole YouTube community for the garbage that was the production values on that particular video. So there you have it, guys. A rundown of the products from The Ordinary that have been discontinued. Some I will genuinely miss, and I would encourage everyone to stock up while you can. That bee oil, the ethylated ascorbic acid, wonderful. And I think they will be selling so much more if people just understood how to use them and the value that they can bring. The 2 primers and that niacinamide powder, gone. We've already forgot them. For me, I don't think anything is really going to be lost there. But again, if you disagree, let me know in the comments section below. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.